What's up guys, Jake here. So today we are gonna be doing a couple of things here. I got all the planter boxes, and these are the bean meters and these are the corn meters. So on the bean meters here, I have to take each one of these plates off so we can check the brushes and do a nice clean out of the inside of the meter. And then the corn meters, I'm gonna be taking those out, and we have the planter outside, and we are going to be taking and putting these boxes onto the corn planter, or onto the planter. So alrighty guys, so it's actually pretty simple to take these covers off here. Just unscrew these two nuts here. And then just pull the cover off, and there's the inside of the meter. So the cover is actually one of the main things that helps meter out the soybeans. So as you can see, soybean falls right in one of these notches here, and it'll feed it through, it'll fall out. This will send it down a tube right into the ground. So this is one of the main parts of spacing these soybeans. So that's how far apart they are. And then so I do got a couple of soybeans left in there from last year. So, and then these bolts will go right back up on here. So, anyhow, well, I'm gonna do the other 9 of these things and put the corn meters on then. guys, so I want to show you guys how to put one of these planter boxes on along with the meters. Now what we did is we got 24 boxes. This planter's a 12 row, but we got 24 boxes, so we can put on a set of 12. We have all the corn meters on one, and then on the other 12 set, we have the bean meters, and it makes it a lot easier to put the boxes on and off, because we do switch from corn to soybeans quite often, so it helps. So I'm gonna get started here. So we have these little knobs here, so you can see those knobs, and then we have you just slip a part right in the knob there, and then just drop it right down, and you set your clamp down. And then you have a lever on the side, or a little knob here on the side. And make sure that it's turned down so where it's in, because that connects the chain to the meter. And shaft on the side of the planter there. And that shaft drives these chains, which this will drive the meter then. So for those of you who are new to the channel, last spring we put a fertilizer drive on here, and so here's the front side of the drive system. We put these gauges here to keep track of how much fertilizer is going into the ground, and there's the distributor for the gauges, and then the 2 tanks to hold the fertilizer, and then this here is the pump, and that is the drive. So when before we didn't actually put in fertilizer, directly put in fertilizer before the seed went in, because these are the meters. We actually, for a couple of years before we put this on, we didn't put fertilizer directly in with the corn when we planted. But before that we did. And we had a drive that'd go on the PTO, and that drive, and the PTO would, the pump on the PTO would pump all the fertilizer into the meters, and that's how we would distribute the fertilizer over the whole planter. But now it's a simple drive, which is really nice because you don't have to shut the PTO off every time you lift the planter up. All you have to do is lift the planter up. So here's the drive, just a regular old tire. There's one of these on each side, and these are the seed drives. So this is actually a really simple planter. So this planter is a lot more simple than some of the planters. This is more of a simple planter, and these planters are still made, but they're the newer planters. A lot of them are air driven, which they usually have bulk. They're called bulk filled planters. They have 2 tanks on the top. Instead of having fertilizer, that's where your seed would be. Now the tanks don't look like this because this is more of a liquid tank. Those ones are more angled so the seed can get to the bottom. And for those of you who watch my farm sim videos, the John Deere 24 row planter, that would be counted as an air driven planter. And then the 2 tanks in the middle, those are the bulks. So, and the air takes the seeds from the bulks to the meter system, and it'll broadcast the seed to the meter system, and then the meters will, pretty much the same thing as this, we'll take them down and put them into the ground. So in the weekend vlog, and this isn't a guarantee, but we will probably be taking this out of the shed, the vertical till, because this is probably going to be the first piece of tillage equipment we use this year, same as last year, because the first ground that we were actually tilling would be soybeans. Now the reason we're going to do that is we're going to see if we need to soil finish it before this, but we're not exactly sure which the soil finisher is. The field cultivator, which is right over there. So, but we're just going to see, and we'll see how it performs. I'm looking extremely forward to running this vertical till this year, and because from the last spring when we were running the demo version of the vertical till, it did just an awesome job, and that thing was not in as good a shape as this one is. So anyhow, so this weekend that's coming out, and we're gonna be putting it on her. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick video. I was out getting this planter ready and figured, you know what, hell, I'll make a quick video for you guys. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Jake Loons. Talk to you guys later.